Today, I'm going to hit you with some information that might piss you off a little bit. My name is Shawn King, Infinite Banking Specialist, and in today's video, I'll be discussing one of the most popular money myths out there. And that's the idea that you should max out your 401k. I know, you love your 401k. And if that's the case, be sure to stick around because I'm going to break it all down and I'll even show you a better way to secure your money for your financial future if you're interested. So let's go ahead and piss a few people off. I'm sure a lot of you are aware that the idea of maxing out your 401k has been drilled into us by the government, by financial planners, and even by coworkers for decades. But today, we're going to take a hard look at why this might not be the smartest move for your financial future. So, what's the myth? It's as simple as this. The best place for your money is your 401k, and you should put as much into it as possible. Now, that sounds great on paper, right? We're talking tax breaks, employer matches, and the promise of a big nest egg at retirement. But here's the problem. Solely focusing on your 401k can leave you financially stranded when life throws you that nice hook you know's coming. Let me show you why. The first thing we've got to talk about is liquidity. When you max out your 401k, you're locking up money until you're 59 and a half, right? So, if you need cash for an emergency or a sudden opportunity, you'll face penalties and taxes if you dip into your account. Sure, there's certain stipulations that let you get access to a little bit of your money, upwards of $50,000, but let's be honest. If I have $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 in there and the max I can get is 50, who am I really helping? Statistics show that a staggering number of people who leave jobs end up cashing out their 401k, which means they pay the penalties and the taxes. That's just wasted money that you'll never get back. So, the next thing we've got to discuss, of course, is those taxes. Many people contribute to 401ks for the tax break today. But here's the thing, you'll pay taxes on that money when you withdraw it in retirement. And guess what? Most experts believe taxes are going up. So you're saving your money in a low tax environment now, only to get hit with a potentially higher tax bracket later. That just doesn't seem like smart planning to me. In my opinion, there's a better solution. And it's simple. Contribute to your 401k, but only up to the match level. Meaning, if your employer matches 4% of your contributions, then aim for that 4%. Beyond that, you're better off putting your money into something else that's liquid. Think high yield savings accounts. Think properly structured whole life insurance for the cash value. I can help you with that. Think real estate investments. We also got tons of connections for that. And for those of you without a company match, this is important. You should take a hard look at whether you even need to contribute at all. If you're disciplined enough, I think you can create your own financial safety net without locking your money into a 401k. Plus, there's another downside, investment options. With most 401k plans, you're stuck with just a handful of mutual funds, and those options may not align with your goals. Here, it gets worse. If your employer switches providers, you're forced to move the investments, which potentially could mean you're stuck moving your money at a bad time. Like maybe a time when you wouldn't otherwise choose to. Meanwhile, financial service providers are just raking in the fees, and your money is just sitting over there under lock and key. So my question is, really, who's benefiting here? And let's be honest, you guys, biggest winners in the 401k game are not you. They're the financial service providers that are earning fees and the government that's collecting the taxes. Plus, if you're leaving your money locked up just to avoid taxes, well, now you're playing right into their hands. And let's talk about that for just a second here. This idea of being in a lower tax bracket at retirement, you guys do realize that that just means that you have less income during your retirement years, right? And personally, I don't think that's what financial freedom actually looks like, at least not to me. I think you probably want the same amount of money, if not more, right? But of course, we'll have these haters out here talking about
Well, of course you're supposed to retire with less money in your account than you're currently making right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, but obviously, sir or ma'am, you didn't get involved in the right investments, because I know that when I retire, I'm going to have far more money flowing, cash flowing through my hands than I currently do at this moment. And if you don't, I'm sorry, but maybe you should have been listening to someone else when they were giving you money advice. So, what's my takeaway? Don't blindly follow this max out your 401k advice. You've got to think strategically. Contribute to the match, sure, if you have one, but more importantly, focus on creating liquidity and flexibility in your financial life right now. If that's not enough for you and you need to dive in deeper, what you should do is check out this video that I made breaking down multiple financial tools and which option I believe gives you the most versatility and access to your money. I'll be sure to post a link in the description below. And hey, if you found this video helpful, go ahead, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, definitely be sure to subscribe and feel free to check out some of our other great content on the channel. I put new videos up every week. As always, guys, the information is free, but the knowledge is priceless. I'm Shawn King, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.